The old clock tower stood sentinel over the town of Aevum, its hands ticking with an almost imperceptible hum. Locals whispered of its strange power, a subtle manipulation of time itself. Alara, a young historian, scoffed at the legends until a peculiar antique clock discovered within the tower's depths shifted her perspective. The clock's intricate gears, unlike any she'd ever seen, seemed to pulse with a faint, ethereal light. As she touched its surface, a strange dizziness washed over her. She found herself reliving a moment from her childhood, the day she received her first book, a worn copy of Alice in Wonderland. Suddenly, the scene shifted again. She saw the same day, but this time, her younger self had never received the book. A chill ran down her spine as she realized the magnitude of the clock's influence. This wasn't just a memory, it was a glimpse into an alternate timeline. Her research revealed that the clock tower was built centuries ago by a secretive society known as the Chronomasters, who sought to control time itself. Their aim was to correct history's mistakes, but their interventions had unintended consequences, creating fractured realities. Ilara discovered a hidden mechanism within the clock, capable of redirecting the flow of time. She decided to use the clock to restore the timeline, but she knew that any alteration, however small, could lead to catastrophic results. The weight of responsibility pressed down upon her. She meticulously studied the alternate timelines, searching for the original untouched flow of time. Days bled into nights as she worked, her fingers tracing the patterns on the clock's face. Finally, she identified the correct setting and, with a deep breath, adjusted the mechanism. A wave of energy washed over her, and then silence. The clock ticked steadily, its hum now a comforting sound. Returning to her own time, Alara felt a sense of peace. The town of Aevum remained unchanged, but she knew that the subtle shifts in the fabric of time had been corrected. The clock tower still stood, but it held no more secrets for her. The weight of its power, once overwhelming, had been lifted, leaving her with a profound understanding of time's delicate balance and the responsibility of those who dared to tamper with it. She knew that the Chronomaster's legacy would remain, but that the clock was now under the care of someone who understood its